Why Iran's missiles are scaring the U.S. Navy. One missile launched from Iran's coast could reach U.S. warships in just a few minutes. But can Iran really threaten the world's most powerful navy? Iran possesses thousands of ballistic and cruise missiles and one of the most diverse missile arsenals in the Middle East. Over the years, Iran has invested heavily in missile technology to compensate for its weaker air force and navy. Some of Iran's missiles, such as the Sejal and K-Bar, can reach distances of around 2,000 to 2,500 kilometers. This range allows Iran to threaten military bases, ships, and strategic targets across the Middle East. But Iran's real focus in naval warfare is not long-range ballistic missiles. It is anti-ship weapons designed specifically to target warships. One example is the Qadr anti-ship missile, which has a range of around 300 kilometers. This missile flies close to the sea surface in what is known as a sea-skimming flight path, making it harder for radar systems to detect and intercept. Another major weapon is the Khalid Fars missile, also known as the Persian Gulf missile. Unlike typical cruise missiles, this is a ballistic anti-ship missile designed to strike ships from above at extremely high speeds. Because of this steep attack angle, it can be difficult to intercept. Iran's strategy at sea is very different from the traditional naval warfare used by countries like the United States. Instead of relying on large fleets, Iran focuses on asymmetric warfare. This means using smaller, unconventional tactics to challenge stronger opponents. These tactics include anti-ship missile strikes, naval mines placed in key waterways, swarms of armed drones, fast attack boats that can launch rockets and torpedoes. The goal of these tactics is to overwhelm large warships with many smaller attacks at once, making defense more complicated. One of the most important locations in this strategy is the Strait of Hormuz. This narrow waterway connects the Persian Gulf to the global ocean and is one of the most critical shipping routes in the world. Many U.S. naval vessels operate in or near this area to protect international trade and maintain regional security. However, the narrow geography of the strait makes it a potentially dangerous choke point. From nearby coastlines, Iran could launch missiles, drones, or fast attack boats within a very short distance of passing ships. But despite these threats, sinking a U.S. aircraft carrier is extremely difficult. U.S. carrier strike groups are protected by multiple layers of defense, including advanced missile defense systems, powerful radar networks, guided missile destroyers, and dozens of fighter jets. These systems are specifically designed to detect and intercept incoming missiles long before they reach the carrier. So while Iran's missile arsenal poses a serious threat in the region, successfully destroying a U.S. carrier would still be an enormous challenge. However, the presence of these missiles forces the U.S. Navy to remain cautious. In the narrow waters of the Persian Gulf, even a small mistake could escalate into a major conflict. And that is exactly why Iran's missile strategy continues to be closely watched by military planners around the world.